Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and we're back once again for another set of Let's Play of Echoes of Wisdom. And if you did miss out during the last one, well, we're all the way over here in the Gerudo Desert, and now what we're going to actually have to go and do now is meet up with a said type of new character here, known as Donna, which she is a member of the Gerudo tribe. Now, what we're going to have to go and do with Donna is that she is going to go and tell us 3 different set objective locations. One of them is going to be known as the Oasis Ruins, the other one is going to be known as the Ancestor Cave, and the other one is going to be somewhere within the Southern Desert. Now, each of those type of 3 places are going to be somewhat of a area that we can at least try to open up with a said type of rift to go into the next type of said dungeon. Now, try will go and tell you within certain type of specific places that maybe we can't really go and head on into one of those said type of rifts or try to open up with something here. So we will have to go and find one of those said type of places that should at least go and give us the actual way to the entrance here, hopefully. Now, what's going to go on within these 2 videos for today is not only are we just going to be doing out here with a course of Echoes of Wisdom, but we're also of course going to be going and jumping on into with a said type of co-op video, or depending if me and Kevin can't really go and do a said type of video for today, we will have to go and jump on into with some more of Trinity Trigger, which I don't mind doing that because I know that currently right now we are just getting a little bit more closer into the way of the Levaxia Arma type of said dungeon that will be around within there, and that should be pretty exciting, and hopefully we will can go and get ourselves with that said type of rod that is going to be there for what's going to go and happen within that game. Now, here is Donna, of course, and we are going to have to go and turn on into our supernatural power out here for the said type of sword ability that we got. And just as a reminder is that even if you do go and knock out with some of these type of said enemies here, you will be able to get some of that type of regenerative type of stuff to come back to your sword and still be able to go and use it, because we do have that said type of limit, unfortunately, where we can only go and use the sword for so much amount of time. But however, there is going to be a said type of level up type of stance, so we will try to at least get it all the way up to hopefully into a much higher level, so that then we don't have to lose out on our sword as that much. And now, once we go and actually talk on over here to Donna, we should be able to now go and start heading off to the Gerudo town, also into the Gerudo palace as well. And there is going to be some side quests that we are going to go and have to take on, and we're going to be able to do, I think, just one of those type of side quests for today. I think the other 2 that are going to be within that area are going to be a little bit more in a tricky type of way, but however, we could potentially maybe go after that in another said type of video or something like that later down the road. And we are going to be searching for a new type of said enemies within here of the Gerudo Desert to get some more echofications that we do need. We should be coming across with some sort of tornado enemy, and also with a said type of mole enemy, which that'll be really nice to go and do some stuff around within here of the Gerudo Desert. And now, speaking about what the said type of mole echofication is that those type of guys are going to be really handy, because if we ever do go and find somewhere within like an underground type of passageway or something like that throughout like a different type of like cave area, or maybe if we go into a certain type of area within the dungeon, we can actually go and use those type of moles, and they'll dig a certain type of spot, which we may go and find some pretty good goodies, because you never know, we may probably go and run on into maybe like a heart piece, or we could actually go and run into some other said type of things as well. So here is the teleporter for what we do need within here of the said Gerudo town, and let's get a feel of what this area is all about here. Now, it looks like to me that there are some of these different type of fire torches here, and mind you, if you guys remember a while back, we did see a said type of enemy before that we really couldn't go and do too much about, because I know that before, I think we had some enemies, I think the last time, well, that we did have like echofications for, and with this one particular type of fire type of enemy that we went and saw, I don't believe it actually did do any type of damage, but now since we do have that said type of sword ability, we are going to be able to at least now go and attack with that said type of fire guy there, and be able to now go and use that for our way of doing some other type of puzzles, which that would be really good. And I think we are going to have to do that for those type of torches. So here is one of those type of side quest missions here. This is for some sort of lady that wants to do some sort of tag. Now, this type of tag type of mini game is really not all that too entirely difficult. It's kind of like almost like in a way of like how Majora's Mask was. Like if you guys remember, like trying to go after the said type of, I think the different type of kids trying to like do the hide and seek mini game and try to tag them around within here. It's kind of like that with that. Well, within what's going on here with this type of lady from the Gerudo town. So as long as you go in at least somewhat kind of like cut across, or maybe just try and find a way where you can easily just go and tag her, we'll be able to go and do that right about now. All right, there we go. Got it. Our tagging skills have basically come really good in place right there. I can't believe, like, to be honest with you, there is an actual said movie known as Tag, and to be honest with you, that movie is somewhat relatively funny. If you have never actually watched Tag before, I believe that movie came out, I think, what, like 2015, 16? Like, that is, like, one of, like, the many few type of, like, sleeper type of comedy movies that actually got, like, some bit of praise. Because, like, I know that, like, to be honest with you, that, like, comedy movies now, like, since, like, 2010, never really got like a lot of like good type of responses. But like anything like before 2010, you know, you got like Superbad and like some of those other good movies around within those times. Everybody loves those type of comedy movies because they've been like so great. But here is the, I guess, the leader of the Gerudo area. This is with Sierra, and looks like we got the personal assistant of Fawcett as well. It kind of feels like we're kind of back within the time of the Hyrule Castle, because I know that we did go and see, of course, with the king there, and then also with the personal assistant from before. But this time around, there is no type of rift or anything with here inside the actual said palace, so they're not like going absolutely crazy or anything. I know that we're still going to have to go and try and figure out what we're going to have to go and do with all that's still going on within the Hyrule Castle still. So, once we're all said and done from here, we should be able to now go and just follow Donna all the way back to the said Oasis area, which then she'll actually give us the 3 different options for us to go and check for any of these type of opening of the rift that we can go and do with try and see if anything will happen from there. So yeah, so one of the soldiers will actually just go and kind of just at least give you a friendly reminder, just saying, hey, you know that Donna's going to be heading off to the Oasis, so we're going to have to go and do that. And if you guys already don't know, we do have a lot of these warp points, so we're just going to go and use one of them right here. And that's pretty adorable, I have to say. Try just goes and just like kind of jumps on top of your head there, and then just kind of just transforms you into, or just basically, well, not really transforms, but mainly just warps you all the way towards to all those other different said places here. Yeah, so she's gonna just take us off to the side here, and now she'll give you like different said like type of text dialogue, and you can go and read through all of those if you do need to, and get a little bit more like type of said lore within the areas of these type of rift areas that we could go and search around with. And I think I went through like most of them here, so that if you guys just want to go and at least like somewhat like pause through, and if you do want to go and at least somewhat kind of know a little bit more about what's happening there. But going through the, I want to say the Ancestor Cave first, since that is where we're going to be heading off into our main destination. You want to be a little bit careful heading on into that said area, because while doing so, before the entrance area, you will get to see that there is going to be like a lot of like sandstormy type of parts that are going on, and you won't be able to go and see everything that's going to be happening onto your map. So you're just going to kind of have to at least somewhat judge exactly where you go, but it really shouldn't be all that too far away, because like by the time that you go and kind of just start like walking up into this like type of area from here, you should be able to kind of start seeing like a cave, well, not really like a cave type of area, but at least like some bit of like some wall around, and that should at least kind of like at least somewhat to kind of take you into the destination from here. Now, I know that before we went ahead off into, I think, this type of said area the last time, And that did go and give us a type of said chest around over there. So that area has already been cleared out. But the main entrance is just right around into the northern side up here. So we're going to go and let our type of enemy go and take care of that for right now with the Dark Nut. And there we go. And that should be able to go and learn us here with the Tornado Echo. So I guess that should probably go and have to take that over to that one said lady over at the Gorilla Town, if that is the side quest about that type of tornado ghost there. Alright, so welcome to the Ancestor Cave, and we are going to have to do some guiding around with the different type of said rocks that are here, so that is exactly what we're going to have to go and do. And we got some mole guys, and one of those type of moles will be able to get defeated, and then we'll be able to go and add it right to our personal type of inventory here for the echoes. Oh, and just be careful of falling down through the holes as well, because you will get yourself injured from that. But, however, if you do have the type of rock guide movable type of thing here with the try, you can actually go and somewhat take care of those said type of holes and kind of at least make them like somewhat disappear. So let's go ahead through the underpassage here. And yeah, so this is where you can actually go and start using your mole buddy and start searching for some stuff, and head all the way down over here and you can find yourself with a chest. So let's just go and open up with that, and that should give us a golden egg. Interesting. So I guess this is something for some other different type of mixing of ingredients. And here is this fire guy. And here we are. Let's go and put that ZR to it. So now, since we do have this enemy, we can literally go and cast fire whenever we do need to now, compared to like using our said type of meat from the last time. Because if you guys remember, the only way that we can only at least somewhat, I guess, in a way, use the fire is by tossing a said type of meat and at least somewhat using that without having to burn ourselves. But now we have this type of enemy here. We can just go and pick it up whenever we do need to. And this guy will literally just go and cast the fire for us. So I know that there's going to be plenty of amount of uses that we're going to have to go and use with that guy at some point. So now, since we already just went and lit up the area here, I believe at some point around within this way, Try should go and at least somewhat tell us that, unfortunately, here within the Ancestor Cave is that we are not going to be able to go and try to open up with any type of said rift that will be here, because it seems like we don't really have, I guess, the type of space, I guess, or whatever that's going to be within here for the time being. So we are going to have to go and check through another said area instead. So, the one type of area that we are going to go and move off to now is going to be off to the Oasis Ruins. So, let's go and head off to there, and we'll see what's going on within that type of way. And we should be able to just go and check our map, and I'll just show you exactly where we're going. Just right around down over here to, it looks like to the right-handed side around within there. So, we got some Gerudo soldiers that are just a little bit tired. But we got some more of those purple type of goop guys again, so we are going to have to battle out with more of those type of clone enemies. But really, if you do have your sword up, or your sword power up, you should be able to just go and knock those guys out pretty quickly. What the heck? Well, that's just a weird type of picture right there. That fish is just right in standstill, just right before we're almost about to get ourselves eaten up. I feel so sorry for that fish. That fish may probably be going to say, like, can I at least get down now? Why am I stuck in this position? Well, anyways, we're just going to end it off here for today. See you guys in the next one. And of course, peace.